Hey everybody, it's Phil Strazula from Next Wave Hire, here to do a Whiteboard Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about microsites on your career site. A lot of people are thinking about having microsites as part of their overall talent branding strategy. Talk about a little bit about what microsites actually are. So this is sort of like your standard career site, not very engaging, kind of boring, just like job posting, job posting, job posting, job posting. And this is more what a microsite might look like. You might have a video. This is probably focused on a key department or maybe an office within your organization. Testimonials, you've got the job postings, you probably have a talent community down here at the bottom. And basically this is a really great way to show off culture. This is a great way for your employees, your brand advocates to talk about what they do on a day-to-day basis and engage with the people who come and visit your career site, the people who are coming down your funnel. And I think we all kind of intuitively realize that this is an awesome way to attract and engage talent, but we actually did over the winter break was look at some data. So we control a lot of career sites at Next Wave Hire, so we have a tremendous amount of information about candidate behavior and what actually drives people to apply for jobs. And the interesting thing that we found is that when you have microsites on your career site, when somebody visits one of those microsites, their likelihood of applying for a job doubles. It actually slightly more than doubles. It's like 102% or something like that, but we'll just say doubles for the sake of easy math. So that's kind of cool. And if you think about it, it's pretty intuitive why. If somebody comes to this site, there's not a whole lot that convinces them to apply for a job. If they come here, they're being convinced. And so even that person who's being a little bit hard to please about their career, who's being very thoughtful, they convert down the funnel. So what does this look like in terms of actual math and ROI? So if we think about our traditional career site here, the benchmark is a 5% conversion rate of visitor to applicant. So that means that if 1,000 people come and visit your website, 5% of them actually convert into applicants. So we get 50 applicants for every 1,000 visitors to our career site. So let's compare this now with the microsite scenario. So those same 1,000 people come to your career site, and let's say 50% of them, they don't visit a microsite. They're busy, whatever it may be, nothing catches their eye. And so they basically have the same sort of 5% conversion rate that your traditional career site has. But the other half of people who visit your website, the other 50%, they actually do visit a microsite. And because they engage with your culture, your talent brand, their likelihood of applying doubles. So now it's a 10% rate. So if we kind of do up the math here, 1,000 visitors, 500 of them convert at a 5% rate. So that's 25 applicants, 1,000 visitors, 500 of them convert at a 10% rate because they visit a microsite. That's 50 applicants. So overall, we get 75 applicants from this scenario versus the 50 applicants in the other scenario, which gives us an additional 25 applicants. Now, what's really cool about these 25 applicants, and we know this from our data, is that they're actually higher quality. They get interviewed at higher rates, they get hired at higher rates, because they're not just the people who are applying for every job under the sun, they're the people that needed to be convinced to apply. And you can see a lot of similarities here with e-commerce and almost thinking about this like an Amazon landing page with all that data. And so we want to think about, okay, what's that 25 people worth to us? We can look at our hiring funnel if you've got these metrics flying around. But a really good rule of thumb is just each of these applicants is probably worth about 20 bucks to us. And so having our microsite strategy for every 1,000 visitors gets us about $500 worth of ROI. So that's a little bit about how we think about microsites, a little bit of the data behind it. If you have any questions, we're always happy to chat. Email phil@nextwavehire.com and let's connect.